Hey guys, I'm doing this video again because I got a call from Wellstar Home Care. But before I get into that, I'll just I'll just read what I said. So, Grandma called me earlier. She's doing all right, and well, I'm gonna skip ahead here. Well, I'll do this first. First, Grandma sounded fine on the phone. Second, I told my grandma's sister, my Aunt Jeanette, on what's going on. Yeah, her kidneys. Yeah, they're acting up again. And once grandma comes home, it should be discharged. Whilst their home care is gonna come in. It's 7 days a week, so that's not bad. So I'm not needing her today because it's like cloudy and wet. So tomorrow I'll be needed. Tomorrow and Sunday. So I'm glad that grandma contacted me this morning. I was praying for a miracle here. And for those of you who kept praying, you guys are awesome. You know that? And I'm sure that grandma will get the help that she needs once she comes home. I believe home care will be ideal. Because, gets to that age where grandma can't drive because of her weakness. But look at it this way. I'll be with her on my days off. And plus with the hospital staff coming in every day, I'm glad I'm glad for that. You might guess like physical therapy at the home instead of a rehab facility. Well, I'm glad that Wellstar Home Care contacted me, since I'm the legal next of kin after all. Yeah, I'm next of kin here. Apart from her sister and her family, and Jeanette and her family, my dad and his family, I'm what, I'm what's left. I'm legally next of kin, legally speaking. So my dad can't overwrite that. No way. It's good that I'm still beneficiary too. Once Grandma passes on in the distant future, I'll be selling the house. I'll be putting for somebody. I'll be inheriting the house, but I'm gonna put up for sale. So I'm going to keep in contact with my grandma's sister, my Aunt Jeanette, plus my cousin's wife, Cindy. That's why I told my Aunt Jeanette about it. So anyway, I'm glad things are going to go well. She said I'll be over soon. Boy, I've been crying all night, man. All night. But I'm glad that grandma got a hold of me. Pretty sure whatever happens, happens, Right, wrong, or in the barrel. And thanks to Wellstar Home Care contacting me. I know they tried to get a hold of her, but went to voicemail, so they contacted me instead. And they'll send me a text, and I'll send her a text. Yeah, maybe today I'll just text her and say, hey, Wellstar Home Care called me. I'll send you a text once I get it. So, with that said, I'm glad things are going her way. Later on, I might play some Red Dead Redemption 2 and some Crew Motorfest and some Forza 5 content. Everything's gonna be just fine. I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. And I know what you're thinking. Why not tell your dad about it? Well, I'm not gonna get into that. But look at it this way. After what Dad said to me a few weeks back about him being involved, Grandma, him being hurt, I'm not gonna tell him anything. That he's done for. You know that? I love my dad, but it gets to a point where I'm resenting him more and more, that's for sure. And Dad, I'll be watching this, man. I'll be watching this. You, Dad, it's all about yourself. And I don't want him to come down here. No way. I told Cindy that too. I know I'm gonna peel off a little bit, but I told Cindy this. I said to her, Cindy, Dad's not coming down here. That's that. If he comes down here, I ain't answering the door. I ain't answering it. I'm not letting him in this house. For one thing. You hear me, Dad? You ain't come down here anytime soon. And I told him like a while back on his. I left a voicemail on his cell phone saying that, Dad, you're not gonna be involved in anything. Not gonna be involved in Grandma's eventual funeral in the state. He said he was hurt about that. That's not my problem. That's his problem, man. I love my grandma, and I'm respecting her wishes. Apart from her family and my family, my grandma's all I have left. And when she comes back, I'll be glad that Wellstar Home Care is going to help her by any means necessary. When she's discharged anyway. Anyway, I believe possibly on Sunday I'll leave the maybe I guess grandma I'm discharged soon. When she's discharged, I believe the hospital can call me. So, anyway, with that, I'm glad the grandma's doing just fine. She will pull through. It should be coming home, and I'll be glad that she's getting the help that she needs in the home. Because I know Grandma told me that she might go to a nursing home. No, it's not going to happen. She told me in confidence that she's going to pass away in her own home. That was that's a tradition in Beloit, Wisconsin. People do that. It's more common to people to pass in their own home instead of a nursing home or a hospital or a hospice facility. Because if I remember correctly, my grandfather on my mom's side, my maternal grandfather, he passed in a hospice facility a few days before Christmas in 2016. And my mom, God rest her soul, she passed in a hospice facility a month or so later after my grandpa passed. And my uncle, he passed back in March. He passed in the NICU at Kennestone. That's the first time I've ever saw a person pass in front of me. I've witnessed the death in my grandma's family. So right now, once Grandma comes back, I'll be helping her out along with the hospital staff. That's going to be coming in, my guess, every day, like 24/7. And plus, I'll be helping her out the best I can as well too. And I'm glad I told my Aunt Jeanette all about this. That's what Grandma told me to do, just to contact her sister and tell her everything's all right. And I told Grandma that I've been planning to do that. I plan to. So anyway, so I say to thank you to Kennestone Hospital and Kennestone Home Care. No, Wellstar Kennestone Hospital and Wellstar Home Care. You guys are the best. You know that. You've been good to my family for years. And plus, I told Grandma I've been taking care of things. I got 4 bills paid so far. I paid our internet bill, our gas bill, our phone bill, and our utility bill. It's via her bank. It's online banking. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll make some breakfast in a little bit. As I said, I'll be playing some Red Dead Redemption 2 in a little bit, along with some Crew Motor Fest and some 4005 content. Tomorrow I'll play some more FH5 tomorrow and Sunday. And when she comes home, I'll be helping her out, and I'll be glad to see her home once again. I'll be glad to see her home. I'll be glad, man. I'll be glad. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. Bye, people.